Okay, so at the top of this paper, I need you to write minor arc, and I already get there. All right, yes, 10.2. Minor arc is less than halfway around the circle. Less than halfway around a circle. So less than 180 degrees. So like halfway around the circle would be 180. So if it's less than halfway around the circle, it's less than 180 degrees. And what that would look like is, okay, you have point here and here, it would be like the short way around. Then we have major arc. Major arc is more than halfway around the circle. More than halfway around a circle. So it would be more than 180 degrees. So if I have 2 points right here and here, it'd be like the long way around. Okay, so it says in the instructions for the first set of examples, name the minor arc and find its measure. Then name the major arc and find its measure. So we're finding the smaller arc and its measure, and then the major. So looking at this example, like arc AB right here would be the minor arc, and the central angle is 135, so the arc measure is also 135 degrees. And then this over here, the larger one, would be the major arc. Major arc. And then over here, we would have to do 360 degrees, which is all the way around the circle, minus the 135. And then what's left over is 225 degrees, and that would be this arc measure. And then to name that arc, you could say measure of BDA, and you just like connect the dots. BDA equals 225 degrees. Okay, that is the gist. So we're just going to stick with that. So number 2, this would be minor, and this would be major. The central angle is 68 degrees, so therefore the arc is 68 degrees. And then to find the major arc, we can do 360 minus 68, and whatever's left over, 292 degrees, is our major arc. And we repeat. Okay, this would be minor, major. So minor would be 120 degrees, and then for the major, do 360 minus 120. Do 40. Okay, number 4, minor would be over here, and then this would be major, the larger one. Minor is 170 degrees, and then major will be 360 minus 170, which is 190 degrees. Okay, number 5, minor, major. 52 degrees, and then major would be 360 minus 52 equals 308 degrees. That. Okay, I think we're getting the gist, so we're going to move on to the next section. Same idea, just like slightly different format for problems, but it doesn't get any harder than this, really. Okay, so the next one, it says identify the given arc as major, minor, or semicircle, and then find the measure of the arc. So we're adding semicircle. So a semicircle would be equal to 180 degrees, and it's like halfway around or half of a circle. So we're adding that. Okay, so it says arc AC. So what I would do is like just trace A to C, like whatever the shortest way around. And we notice segment AC is the diameter. So from A to C would actually be half of the circle, which would be 180 degrees, and it would be a semicircle. Okay, and then the next one, it says FG, or I'm kind of skipping, but it's okay. Okay, so F to G, this is 64, then the arc here would be 64. So we got 64 degrees, and it's less than 180, so it's a minor arc. AB, so from here to here, for this, let's see, so the brown part is 180 degrees. So to find just this blue part, we can do 180 minus 46 and get just the blue part. So 180 minus 46 is 134 degrees. And again, it's less than 180, so it's a minor arc. And then for EG, EG, always go the shortest distance around. You might be tempted to go this way, but always do the shortest distance. So EG would be this plus this. And remember, you can add those two values together to get the whole thing. So it'd be 67 plus 64, which equals 131 degrees. It's less than halfway around, so it would be a minor arc. Okay, so again, same idea, just slightly different style of problems. Find the measure of each arc. So JL, so first thing I would do is trace J to L, shortest way around the circle. JL would be 53 plus 79, and that equals 132 degrees. And then KM, I'm just tracing K to M. Okay, it's these two angles, so that would be 79 plus 68, which equals 147 degrees. And then it has three letters, JLM. You have to make sure to trace the dots in order. So JLM like this. And it would be all three of those angles. So 53 plus 79 plus 68. And that comes out to 200 degrees. And then JM. So always go the shortest way around. JM, the shortest route would be this way. And then to find this, we'd have to do 360 minus all of these angles. So we already added these up to get 200, so we can do 360 minus 200, and it comes out to 160 degrees. Okay, number 12, A through D, is different because they only give us one angle out of all of these. So we have to use what we know about geometry to like fill in the rest of the angles. First things first, I see vertical angles, and vertical angles are always equal. So if this is 42, then this is 42 degrees. And then I also see like this diameter here, these two angles would make 180 degrees. So to find this, I can do 180 minus 42, and that would be 138 degrees. And so that would be here. So since we have a linear pair, like it forms a straight line, 180 minus 42 would give us this angle. And then vertical angles are equal, so if this is 138, so is this. And then whatever those central angles are also the measure of the arc. Okay, so RS, tracing R to S, it would be 138 degrees. QRS, tracing QRS, that would be half of the circle, semicircle, so 180 degrees. QST. I trace. It goes like all the way around here. And I had to make sure to go this way because it has to be in order, QST. If I went this way, Q to T, it wouldn't include S. So I had to go this way. And then to find this, I can do 42 plus 138 plus 42, and that equals 222 degrees. And last but not least, QT, always go the shortest route. Q to T is just 138 degrees. Okay, on the next page, we're just going to do one more problem over her. Okay. Over here, we're going to do number 21. Says in exercise 21 and 22, find the value of x, then find the measure of the red arc. Well, I don't know what's red. Huh. Okay. Let's see. I'll make one red. If I had to guess, this one's like a slightly different gray, so that would be red. Okay. So, this right here, the straight line would be 180 degrees. So I need to find x first, and these two angles should add to 180 degrees. So I can do x plus 2x minus 30. So x plus 2x minus 30 equals 180 degrees, and I can use that to find x. Combine my like terms to get 3x minus 30 equals 180, plus 30 plus 30, 3x equals 210. Divide by 3, x equals 70. But it doesn't say to find x, it says to find the measure of the red arc. So once we have x, we need to plug that in. So measure of BC is 2x minus 30. We need to plug in 70. We get 140 minus 30, which would be 110 degrees. Like that. Okay, so our to-do list is make Padlet video, and I will show you exactly how to do that. And 2, homework 10-2 on Schoology. So I'm going to pause and my recording and show you how to do the Padlet video or what I expect. And yeah, nothing too crazy.